Hi, I'm Scott Nibauer. I'm a photographer and filmmaker.
Hi, my name is Peter Lien. I'm a photographer and videographer at Lien Nibauer Photography.
Peter and I met at RIT, where we both studied photography, but we really became good friends in our third year when we went to Salzburg College in Austria, where we did a lot of traveling together.
Scott and I love to travel. I've traveled extensively all over the world, including Antarctica. But more importantly, I love helping people and I love telling their stories. For example, I've worked on a story in Uganda talking about traditional healers and their response to HIV. I've worked with the Sisters of Mercy, telling their story about their medical mission in Jamaica. I've also worked with Business Council for Peace, or BPeace, whose mission is to help women in post-conflict countries such as Rwanda recover from the effects of genocide and to build better business ties and connections with the rest of the world.
One of my most memorable assignments was a 2-week trip I took to Thailand, where I got to experience everything from a kickboxing match to the back streets of Bangkok. I traveled many back roads and off the beaten path and met a lot of really cool, interesting people. Even though I don't speak the Thai language, I found out that people really responded to me and my camera. Recently I was down in Florida for an ad campaign for Nexium. We were photographing actual patients who take the Nexium product. The woman we were photographing was a little bit nervous when we got there. We had so much fun with her and her family. When it was all done, it was such a wonderful experience.
Scott and I have been in business for over 22 years, and in that time we've gained a lot of experience. We've worked in advertising, doing work for advertising agencies. We've worked in the healthcare fields extensively, working for Merck, AstraZeneca, Wyeth, and we do a lot of work for Fox Chase Cancer Center, AtlantiCare, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and other insurance companies.
Another shot I did that was really cool was a shot I did for Fox Chase Cancer Center, where we took a doctor, stood him in a nurse's station, and had to make all these motions and blurs happen around him. We shot it in two sections. We shot the doctor standing in his spot first. We lit him very quickly and photographed him. Then we pulled the doctor out of the shot, and then I photographed the nurses, never moving the camera, blurring around that area.
When we're working for these clients, we're always in a situation where we have to think out of the box, where we have to show up not necessarily knowing exactly what we're going to encounter. And in a split second, we have to make a creative decision.
Surgery is one of the hardest things anyone will ever have to go through. Fox Chase Cancer Center asked us to produce a video, help show patients what they will experience on their day of surgery.
This required us to work around patients, which meant we had to be a small, light team, fast on our feet, and we had to be very conscious of their needs and concerns. Sometimes working in high-pressure situations trains you to really work well, remaining stress-free, and being able to convey a real sense of confidence and really knowing what you want to have accomplished in a very short period of time. And all this translates to making the subject matter, the person, feel very comfortable because you're so confident, we're so confident, because we've done it many times before.
Another shot I did for NYU was an ad, which we had a lot of fun doing. The client came to me and said, "We want a girl standing in the middle of a snowstorm with her hands like outstretched, like she's trying to catch a snowflake on her tongue." All we did was we took her out into a field, and it was in like October, the end of October, and we created a few boxes on this large pole, and we filled it with fake plastic snow. We put holes in the bottom of it, and I had 2 assistants shaking the snow over top of her. Then I had a third person standing near the camera throwing snow at the camera. So at the end, it just had this great look of she's catching snowflakes.
We've taken a big footprint production and learned to squeeze it into a perfect sized production footprint. We call it a small footprint, low profile. It enables us to go into sterile environments or highly sensitive environments with the bare minimum of equipment and still achieve maximum production results. For example, we just finished a major project for AstraZeneca. Scott and I were the first photographers from the outside ever to be allowed in their R&D department because we had the ability and the sensitivity to work with their people. One of the benefits of what we call a small footprint production is that it costs less without losing production value.
Peter and I are really good at photographing or filming non-professional talent.
And we do this by being what we need them to be. And sometimes that involves acting on our part and making them feel relaxed and comfortable. Sometimes, we have to play the part of the fool or, the person that's got everything under control so they can let go and just be natural in front of the camera.